Hey guys, Matt here with YuGiMANZS. I'm here to give you a special look at some of the Yu-Gi-Oh peripherals that I use to enhance the game experience and just make everything a lot more convenient and organized. Things like dual mats, deck boxes, sleeves, the basic stuff, but then a little bit more into some custom items that I've come up with to really make things enjoyable. So let me give you a little tour. Okay, so this here is my Yu-Gi-Oh shelf. I try to keep everything contained to at least one shelf, in the grand scheme of things. This whole unit here used to have stuff at the top. It was just like tins that were left over that I just kind of displayed because I thought it was cool, and which I still have a little bit of that, but now everything is just really kept here because, I don't want to look like a freak. So I'm going to pull some of these items, and we'll go through each one and kind of show you the benefits and how you can kind of make something like this at home. You have your standard deck boxes, and then you have ones like this that are like nice and beefy and kind of fancy, really. You can get these at like any card shop, really. They comfortably hold 2 decks plus some extra cards on the side. So this is 2 40-card decks, and I was able to fit another like 15 cards of anything else in there. So that could easily fit your 2 decks and a solid extra deck. Or side deck if you don't, depending on how you organize things. It's a little bit bigger than, for comparison, there's your standard deck box. You can see that it definitely holds a lot more. And it actually fits pretty conveniently into my satchel, which I'll show you that in a little bit too. This is something I actually kind of put together myself. It was originally just a box for holding HDMI cables. And everyone kept on wondering why I was bringing HDMI cables everywhere with me, so I decided to spray paint the whole thing. So, put the Millennium Puzzle emblem on there, which looks really sick in the light. This is probably like my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh peripheral, and it holds 2 standard deck boxes perfectly. Like, never have any trouble with that. I can even throw some cards on top if I'm doing trades, and I have plenty of room underneath to fit in a paper dual mat too. So if I just grab this, each of these holds 2 decks by itself, so that's 4 decks in one convenient box, and it looks sick if I do say so myself. So now you definitely want a place to put your extra deck. At least for me and my friends made these. They're actually cigarette cases that you just order online, and I put my own custom label on the front, and each of my friends have one of these. So this one's mine. This is CS player John Cena's. It's really easy to do, at least for me. I mean, I'm a graphic designer, so this kind of stuff is like, walk in the park. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now obviously, like, you have 15 card limit on your extra deck, but if you're playing with friends and it's casual play, me and my friends don't really recognize that limit, unless it's something like a fusion deck, which it changes from duel to duel, but you can just see how many cards that fits in just one side alone. I think I clocked this at like 33 cards. Now, another thing I want to point out is that these sleeves are form-fitting. They perfectly cover the card without any excess, so it protects the card. It makes it look hot, let me tell you. I mean, look at that gloss. And you get the most amount of cards in the smallest amount of space. So this fits perfectly. Snap shut, and protects your extra deck. I dropped the thing in a puddle once. Well, it opened up, but I mean, other than that. Besides the silver case, I have this gold case here that actually is it's originally for a box of chocolates. And when you take out the insert, it conveniently holds fucking a shitload of cards. So I've got in here 6 deck boxes. Each of them holds 2 decks. So if you do the math, that's 12 decks in just this gold case. It really perfectly fits it along the side there, and I even have room to put in like counters and stuff like that right in the back. Fits nicely in there. It's got a magnetic flap on it. So the message here is that next time you have like a big sturdy box, like a nice, for usually fine chocolates or something like from around the holidays where they have like those nice boxes to give as gifts. Consider, hey, could I get cards in there? Fook123 and I actually had an idea of using a Taco Bell $5 box to use to hold Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and it kind of worked, but it was so fucking stupid. It was grease all on the box and stuff. It was not a good place to put your cards. But this actually has been working. This is about like 2 years old now, and it's still holding up. And this is even older, so those two are great for holding cards. So the 12 from this and the 8 from this, you get 20 decks just in those 2 boxes. Last up, I have 2 custom duel mats. As I said, I'm a designer, so these actually I made myself in Photoshop. I'll go into each one. Now you might have seen these on some of the YuGiMANZS duels. This is the YuGiMANZS mat. Features a lot of common synchros. So this mat took quite a while to design, but it was well worth it. I even used it as my background, really. It's pretty hot. And I've designed a couple mats for, friends and stuff, and clients. So that's the first one, my Breeder Neck mat, definitely my favorite one. This here is the Precious Cards from Beyond mat. It's got from Precious Cards from Beyond deck, the Creator, the Wicked Avatar, Level Eater chilling in there, Beast King Barbaros, Endymion, and Slifer, which is just freaking best card in the deck, really. I love it. And it features Precious Cards on it too, so it's really great design. Gets a lot of great elements in there, and it all just works together. It's got a good flow to it. Your eyes can just kind of follow it along, and you can just stare at this thing for hours, or at least I can. So between that mat, these are my 2 custom mats. In future videos we have more custom mats that we could show off, but we'll go into that on another time. So that was pretty much all the time I have for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and got some cool ideas that you could apply to your own game. And if you have any questions or recommendations on going through designing a mat, I love comments and conversations, so go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time on YuGiMANZS.